Hey everybody, welcome to the JLash Show. My name is Lasher, and welcome back to Season 2, Episode 35 of the JLash Show. So now, as you can see behind me, I have the Phillies game on my TV right now, and I was kind of watching some of it, and I was very disappointed on the effort so far, because Taijuan Walker, who was the Phillies pitcher today, already gave up 2 runs in the first inning, which is very disappointing. One being a home run, and I think one being a double. So yeah. And we will discuss what happened last series and like what was going on and why they were losing. But because they lost the series, they are now 6-7. 6-7. It's a joke, whatever. But really, the Phillies are. They're better than they are. I think we can all agree on that. And I just think that they can do better than they are right now. Like I can see them as a better team, but they just aren't being better. Like they had a chance to win it, like I said, in 2022 in many, many, many episodes. They just aren't trying right now, and it's disappointing to see. So, it is what it is. So, the Phillies, they have a rough home advantage right now, which they are 3-4. They should be almost close or at perfect right now. Let's face that. And I don't know what's kind of going on with the team right now. It's just a little confuzzled in my opinion. Rob Thompson is saying it's just a phase. But he's pretty much said that the past few years they've been losing consecutive games. And I kind of have a question myself. Is it just a phase, or is it just like a permanent thing in this Philly franchise until there is a big change made? Because there hasn't been really big changes made. Like we brought in Don Mattingly, and I think we re-signed Kevin Long and everything like that. But really, there's not many. We didn't make any big changes, and that's kind of been the big issue in our franchise right now. Like we haven't signed any newer players. Andrew Painter we brought up as a Philly pitcher, which was very useful, which he pretty much took Ranger Suarez's spot. We signed Aaron Nola, which he isn't the best, but I guess he will do for now, to I think a 7-year contract. So it's kind of a little bit disappointing to see him performing how he is performing right now. And he should be doing better. So he's going to kind of have to fix it himself. Of course, pitching coach is willing. I know that he's going to help him, train him up. But really, he's going to have to train him up. He's going to have to kind of put in the effort himself. If he can't put in the effort himself, there's no chance that they are really going to build up and be the best that they can be. Because I know that they can be the best that they can be. They just have to they have to put in the effort. And they are not putting in the effort, especially with Topper being in as the head coach right now. Unlike him, Rob Thompson in 2022, before Joe Girardi was fired, he was I think he was a bench coach. Correct me if I'm wrong. But unlike Don Mattingly, unlike Rob Thompson, he was actually the head coach for the Miami Marlins before. So he has a little bit more experience in the MLB. Yes, the Marlins sucked, and then I guess he decided to leave, or the Marlins kind of ditched him out. But I see a lot more potential in this Phillies team than probably even the more coaching staff does. And that kind of says something. I can see them being a way more powerful team than probably Rob Thompson is, because he's saying that they are just in a phase and that they're going to dig themselves out of a hole eventually. But I don't see that happening, because it's not just a phase. A phase doesn't last for 3 to 4 years. It lasts maybe a few weeks to a month at most. So I don't think it's just a phase, and I think it's just a BS excuse to give to the sporting news. I'm calling him out on it right now. It's kind of an excuse to show that he's trying to do something and that he's trying to hype the players up, but he just isn't. And it's kind of embarrassing as the head coach to do that. But it's fine. I don't really care. I do care because it's the Phillies. So my suggestion is that they need to hire a different head coach or bring up Don Mattingly. It's Topper's time to go. Like, he's part of the excuse here. Like, I don't know. I'm not saying anything different with the other players. If the players aren't doing well, they need to go with Rob Thompson, is what I'm saying. Because Thompson isn't doing as good as, I mean, he did excellent through 2022 and 2023, and then we kind of let go of him. I mean, when we were having winning streaks and everything, we kind of were like, yeah, let's go. We're doing awesome. But when we were losing, we were like, yeah, this is not doing great. And I'm like, and I kind of agree on that. Like, I'm like, so that's kind of the team, my opinion on the team right now. Yesterday, the Phillies, I think, had a 4-0 lead to start. They were doing awesome. They were cruising. Jesus Luzardo was cruising. And then Jesus Luzardo crumpled down. And then just absolutely gave in the fifth inning and let in like 4 runs. And the Arizona Diamondbacks ended up winning 5-4, which was actually embarrassing. So, yeah, I don't really know how to explain that. I guess it's laziness. Like, I don't see that happening. Like, I just don't see that happening without like anything like that going on. Like, it's just laziness. They're just being stupid. And having Jesus Luzardo usually isn't like that. I don't know why he was like that yesterday. Maybe he wasn't rested enough. Maybe he just didn't have the mentality. But he really needs to go in there, and he just needs to wheel and deal, which is what he was doing. And I also have to mention, Justin Crawford almost had his first career home run in the game yesterday, the game-tying home run, but it was just below the Independence banner in right field, which was actually insane. Like, that was crazy. That almost ended up being a home run, which I'm surprised it didn't. Justin Crawford actually mashed that. So, yeah. That's kind of a review. I'll let you know Jesus Luzardo's official line, which was he pitched 4.2 innings and then gave up 5 hits, 5 earned runs, but had 8 strikeouts with 3 balls on bats. So, yeah, I suppose the real debate is, did he have a gem or not? In my opinion, he did not, because he gave up like 3 to 4 runs in the fifth inning, and we just couldn't come back from that ever again. I mean, we almost came back with it from the Justin Crawford home run, but it wasn't a home run. But really, it's kind of, the game's over, and we just need to learn. All right, now let's discuss this San Francisco series, which was an absolute disaster, in my opinion. So game 1, we won. We won game 1. So yeah, it was a good game, but yeah. Game 2, the wheels completely fell off. We got shut out by Robbie Ray, who pitched a very, very well line. I will let you know. It was 6.2 innings pitched, 3 hits, 0 earned runs, and 7 strikeouts, which was an actual gem. Like, he did really well. So, congratulations to Robbie Ray. We just suck. Our offense just stalls again. It stalls again. So yeah, I'm not shocked. I couldn't be more shocked, but it's whatever. It's old news at this point. So, I don't see them getting better anytime soon. So, it kind of is what it is. So, the Phillies, they just have to figure it out. I mean, Christopher Sanchez pitched that game. He pitched 5 innings and gave up 11 hits, which was yikes. It was not good. But other than that, I think our pitching lineup is very, very well. And I totally think that we just need to do a little bit better on the batting, which I think that we can do. We just need to fix it up a little bit. I mean, we're stalling right now. We're stalling, which is not really what I want to see. So, if there is any updates, we are still losing 2-0 as I speak, which is actually so bad. But anyways, let's kind of discuss a little bit the second game after I get back from the weather report. Hello everyone, welcome to the JLash Show Weather Center. I'm your chief meteorologist, Lasher, and it is going to be a beautiful day. It's going to be very nice and sunny with a high of around in the mid 60s with a little bit of a breeze, so it is going to feel a little colder, so a sweatshirt should do. You can wear shorts and everything like that. Tomorrow's looking more of the same, maybe a little bit warmer with a high of 65, but a big warm-up is coming for our region. The highest days are going to be Wednesdays and Thursday with a high of 87 degrees. Wednesday is going to be partly cloudy. Thursday is going to be cloudy. So, and then it's going to kind of cool off a little bit after that, but that should be pretty much about it. There is a chance of drizzle. Coming in about a week, the following Sunday. So yeah, really. That's pretty much about it. So it's going to stay in this 80s and 70s and 60s pretty much for as far as the eye can see. That's really about it for this. So just stay warm. And I think it's almost window opening season, so that is very good. So that's about it. Now back to the JLash Show. Welcome back from the JLash Show weather report. So now for the second game, the Phillies lost 0-5, which was not good. Our batting just did not do the job. And everyone in the batting lineup, it's terrible. Like, they are all under 300. And it's not a good sight to see. Actually, no, Justin Crawford's doing very well. So I ain't complaining. But really, Trey Turner, he has a 260 batting average, which is pretty good. So I'm not complaining. Kyle Schwarber, he has a 195 batting average, which is a little bit low, but if he can try and rise that up to like the low 200s, that would be awesome for the type of person he is. So yeah, but I'm not gonna criticize him because he does very well otherwise. So really, if I do have to say something about it, I totally think that the Philadelphia Phillies just need to work on their pitching game and their lineup game. I totally think that they will do very good otherwise with that. Really, I don't have anything to complain on. And now let's switch over to the Philadelphia Flyers, which it's not awesome with them, but they kind of still are in the race for the playoffs. They have like a 47% now. Their odds dropped big time since they lost to the Detroit Red Wings 6-3, which that was I kind of watched the notifications on my phone. I was like, oh, this is just terrible. And I just see Dylan Larkin just scoring all these goals. And I'm like, what is our defense doing? Like, we already came far enough. Let's kind of just push ourselves into the playoffs here and just lose in the first round just so we can say we've been in the playoffs for the first time and that rebuilding isn't so bad after all. But they are just like something else. So, yeah. So far, if you made it this far into the video, I want you to like and I want you to subscribe. Just click that button down there and give me some support. So yes, but the Philadelphia Flyers are really they're good. They are a very good offensive team. And they are 40-27-12, which is actually really good for the record for them, of course. Which is very impressive. So they are still in third place in the Metropolitan Division. Pittsburgh already clinched a spot, and I think Carolina's already locked in for the first seed in the Metropolitan Division. So things have changed a little bit there. That's okay. Hopefully we can clinch something. So we need to at least win all these games. So we just have to see about that. The Flyers are playing the Winnipeg Jets tonight at 7 p.m. So you guys gotta show up on the TV and give them some support because we gotta make the playoffs as a Philly team because we just need to. All right, like it's definitely a requirement by now. We got to get this, and I think we got it. I think we got we got it. So really, I think that we're gonna do excellent. So let's take a look at the Philadelphia 76ers, which a lot has been happening on there. So they currently, believe it or not, are in the play-in. So that's as of right now. So I think, I mean, I don't know really what the scenarios are. I saw some, but I think the Magic need to lose to the Celtics for them to stay where they are. And then I think that the Charlotte Hornets need to lose a game. So we'll kind of see how that goes. I mean, I kind of saw it, but like, I think the Boston Celtics right now are the locked 2 team right now. So it's, yeah, I think they are the locked 2 team. So yeah, really, we just got to lock in and kind of get a playing spot. And if we do get a playing spot, that's awesome. But we really need to kind of prove ourselves and win. But really, I don't think we're going to go far at all, especially with the shell of a team we are. Joel Embiid just got hurt again. He had surgery in Houston. But Tyrese Maxey's still balling out, so he's doing good. I think we still have Dominic Barlow. We still have Quentin Grimes. We have, who else do we have? Adam Bona. I think Adam Bona is the acting center for Joel Embiid. So he just has to step up and do his job, which is, I think, what he is good. Actually, no, I think it's Andre Drummond who is the acting center. It could go either way. So, because they both should be pretty good. But we took down the Indiana Pacers, which the Pacers suck. So I'm not really shocked that we took them down. Let's take a look at the flow chart and see. Yeah, it looks like we kind of dominated. So yeah, really, I'm not complaining. So I'm not complaining because we need every win we get. Tyrese Maxey had 32 points and 5 assists, and Andre Drummond had 16 rebounds. So he's a beast. So I'm not complaining. I'm just happy that we might be getting into the play-in. But the lower seed, the better, because if we win one game, then we're like in the playoffs. But like but if we're further into the play-in, then we need to win more games without losing because it's not like a series. So yeah, that's kind of how everything is going. So that is pretty much about it for this part of the JLash Show. Another thing is that 76ers just need to work on themselves a little bit, but they should do very well. So I'm not going to complain. All right, that is pretty much about it. Now let's move on to Philly Sports Shenanigans with JLash coming now. Welcome to Philly Sports Shenanigans with JLash. I'm your host, Lasher, and it has been a really crazy time in Philly sports as the 76ers lost Joel Embiid yet again. The guy sat out more times than he's played, which is kind of embarrassing. But I get it. He's a big man. He's 7 foot. So yeah, I totally get it. But really, he's got to kind of stay in it somehow because he just needs to stay in it. So really, I'm not complaining. He just needs to do better, and I think he's totally got it. But the Phillies, they are just a shell of a team. I don't know what they are doing, but it's kind of beyond me to figure it out at this point. So, I mean, it's I don't know. It's kind of embarrassing to have a baseball team like this. Like they just need to do better. They just need to improve themselves a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. Now on to JLash or Trash. Welcome to JLash or Trash. I'm your host of JLash or Trash, Jackson Lasher, and my first take is that the 76ers are going to make it into the playoffs if they get into the play-in. No. I see them losing actually almost immediately because they are not really that great of a team. Like I don't see them being that good of a team. I mean, I'm sorry, and I love the team dearly, but I just don't see them winning just like that. They don't have the star power to win. I just don't see it. Another hot take is that the Flyers are going to clinch in the playoffs, and I could see that happening. They just need to win against Winnipeg, and it would be great if one or two teams could lose that are above us. So that way we would have more chance at making the playoffs. So, I mean, we are a pretty powerful offensive team because we do score very good goals. So, and I believe that we are a very good defensive team on that fact. All right, so that's pretty much about it for JLash Show Season 2, Episode 35. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff, and my website, thejlashtshow.com, where you can sign up to become a guest and show up and talk with me about really good Philly sports stuff. So that's pretty much about it. Have a good day, JLash Show Nation.